So today I'm going to be doing a budget haul, thrift store, antique store video. In case you're curious, my shirt says, oh, and I have a large chest in case you didn't figure that out. Jesus saves, but don't push it, which is kind of how I'm feeling today. But anyway, so I hit up two places. I hit up Treasures Flea Market, which I ended up applying to. That's a side story. And Gilley's Antique Mall. Okay, quick discussion of the difference between like thrift stores / consignment shops and antique store, like legit antique stores. Thrift stores, the pricing is like questionable. You don't necessarily have like experts checking things out, so the pricing's like all over the place and you don't necessarily know what you're getting, so it's a little more of like a roll of the dice type of situation, and you kind of have to be like an expert going in about different things so that you don't get finagled. Antique malls are a little bit more reliable because like everybody that works there knows their shit. They all kind of have specific niches, and the descriptions of like all the authentication, all that is included within what you're buying. Now, that being said, I went on a super budget haul today where I was like really only looking for stuff that like made me happy, which is what I always do. But like when I look for like kind of collector items, sometimes I look for quality or not like if in some alternate universe I wanted to resell, I could. Or I could just like bragging rights. I can be like, look at this, it's legit. So anyway, when I went into Treasures, which I ended up applying to because they're hiring, and I thought what a fun little side hustle to distract me from like kind of my stressful teaching job. When I went into there, I was like, I am not spending more than like $5 on an item, because I knew I was going to start there just to see if there was anything like super duper cute or like marginally cute. Just to add to like kind of like my quirky collection, and then I was going to allow for more spending at Gilley's, again not wanting to spend too much because I am a week from payday and I spent a lot of money this week kind of trying to prepare for Whole30. So that said, here's what I got. The first, let's talk about shoes, collector shoes. I found this shoe, miniature shoes, which are a thing at Treasures. And I thought, effing adorable. It reminds me, you see these somewhat often. They are like a collector thing. Reminds me of like an old like witch's shoe or like an 1800 shoe. Cute, right? There were 3 shoes there. I loved that one. I liked this one. The colors, not as likable, but I liked it, and they were like only $1 each, so I went with it. Then there was one shoe left. This shoe. This was a pity buy because here's the deal. There's 3 shoes there, and I didn't want to like buy 2 of the shoes friends. It's like a litter of puppies. I didn't want to buy 2 out of 3 shoes and then just leave this little shoe, which, by the way, feet are called dogs. I didn't want to leave this little puppy behind when I took its 2 little friends. So there you go. Tale of 3 shoes. I got these 3 miniature shoes for $3. I'm pretty happy about it. It's cute. It's whatever. It's quirky. Again, just for my own enjoyment. Then, this is very me. I saw this little fella. Yep, you see it right. It's a miniature straw chicken. I don't know why, but I had to have him. The price was right, $3, and you can't fully catch like his expression here, but he just looks, dare I say, cocky. And like I just love the attitude on the fella. And I'm going to like put him with like my little outdoor animals. And I just feel like he has a little bit of sass. He's kind of like, don't F with me. And I just had to have him. And like, this is, I mean, everything's a thing. Everybody collects something. It's kind of like fetishes. Like, everybody collects some sort of weird stuff. And everybody fetishizes over something bizarre. We don't have to understand it. Sorry, I have a spray tan, so I have like a weird heel of my palm. But anyway, roosters, you would be surprised. Like, which is this a rooster? Yeah. Like collecting roosters is like a thing. A thing. And I get it. Because just, they're proud. They're not proud as a peacock, but I'm sure that there's some sort of idiom about being like proud as a rooster. There's got to be one. Let's look into it later. Okay, so that's what, and I got some like other like random like gifty stuff at Treasures for someone who will go unnamed. Just kidding, use reasoning. Father's Day is coming up for my dad. He's not going to watch this anyway, so he's not going to know. Not because he doesn't support me, but because he is not super tech savvy, and also this is not his jam. It's whatever. Okay. Let's talk about the antique mall. Let's talk about the antique mall. Again, I had a very limited budget. I was like, I don't want to spend more than max $40 at the antique mall, or maybe $50. I do not want to spend a lot of money. When I tell you, and I knew Gillies always brings it. Like, Gillies and Midland Antique Mall always bring it. And they always have cool stuff. Do they always have cool stuff that is, like, in my lane? Yes, but do they always have, like, a plethora of cool stuff that is in my lane? Yes, but do they always have, like, an extreme plethora? No. Today they had an extreme plethora of things that are in my lane. That, like, literally, oh my God. I'm getting emotional because I wanted to, like, if it had been payday, I would have made it rain. It was not payday, and I had, like, not only a budget that, like, I wanted in my head, but, like, a legit budget, like, that even if I was like, forget your budget, Kelly, like, my card would say, no, Kelly, you have a budget. And it would be embarrassing, so I had to stick within my budget. So, that said, I'm very pleased with what I got. The first thing I'm going to show you, I only have 3 more things to show you. 1, I love collecting records. And I now have a record player to, like, actually play them on. Usually I just collect records for the record art. How Do You Like Me Now? Look at this Cinderella. It includes the read-along. And it includes the songs. Oh my God, it has all these pages inside. All this art inside. Totally frameable, right? Like, how effing cool. Like, and they just don't do art. Like, the Disney art back in the day was the jam. I mean, just check it out. Like, literally, all of this is inside for me to frame. Then look at the cover. It's Cinderella with arguably the best characters, the mice. Gus Gus. Okay, and so, like, this includes, so an 11-page book of full color illustrations, and then it includes, like, the read-along to that book, as well as the songs. Okay, sorry. A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes, the work song, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, and So This Is Love. There was again, like, Unbreak My Heart. This was $5, and there were like 20 really cool records that were similar to this. There was a really cool, Peter Cottontail. Oh my God. The art on the Peter Cottontail one was the jam. Like, he was just, I can't even explain it, but I will be going back and getting it. And then, we're not even going to go into the tale of all the other things I went to buy, but we will a little bit. There were beautiful porcelain dolls. Beautiful. And not like the beautiful, like the type of porcelain dolls that I like. Not like, I'll just have to, like, buy and show so that you'll understand what I'm talking about, but like a specific type of paint job. This is where it gets real. This is where it gets NFing real. They're wrapped in newspaper. So it was literally like Sophie's choice, because there were literally, okay, no joke, there were 2 full-blown booths of head vases, legit head vases with like detailing, and I knew that they were from a legit detailer. And when I tell you, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, some of them were like over $500, bitch. Like, I mean, head vases are no joke. And this, I will be going back, because this person knew what was up, and it was obviously like a head vase collector. I even spoke with like some of the people that worked at Gillies, and they were like, yes, that's like one of her things. She knows what she's talking about. So, is this the one I want to show first? Yes. Okay. So no, is it? Yes. So this head vase, probably not worth much. No markings. She was $15, which is why I bought her, because I'm not a baller and I couldn't get like most of the head vases were like $50 to $200. So FML. But look at her. Isn't she just a snack? Like, okay, she has black hair. So she's like not like your typical like blonde head vase. She's got like a shoulder bear. She's got cool jewelry, like a painted lip. She's got a finger wave. And yeah, she's everything. She's who knows who made her. That's why she's probably not very resellable. And she has like a little, allegedly, oh yeah, she has a little chip, which is another reason why she was like not priced too high. But baby, you're $1 million to me. So that was winning. Head vase number 1. And final reveal. Oh my gosh. This is all like newspapers are for these days. Just like pack stuff. Get ready for it. Come through, queen. She is an original Napco. However, per the very smart, look at her. Look at those gloves. She's a brunette. She has a red lip. She has a hat. Like lots of like little cool features. Peep the dress. Look at that dress in the back. A little scandalous. Legit head base, obviously. So she was only, I was able to get her for $25. She's an original Napco, but because like her little thing rubbed off on the bottom that like gave like the original label, she's lower in value. So she's still valuable to me, but like if I were like some person wanting to resell, I wouldn't be able to make as much money off of her. So she is gonna be sitting in my little glass case for everybody to glare at in her full eleganza. So this was like kind of a mini haul, if you will. Not very like focused, more just like things that make Kelly happy when she's on a very limited budget. But I hope you enjoyed. Ding, please like and subscribe, as they say. Have a good day.